Testing. There we go. There it is. There it is. Okay. I think we're good. Hope we're good. Should be good. Hey Susie. We are good, I think. Hey Bezzy. Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Good evening, Giant Ray. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna tweak one thing on the camera. It's a little bit low for my liking. Gonna raise it up a bit. Hang on. This might look weird for you guys. Yeah, that's more enjoyable. Now we need to balance it out. There we go. That's better. And then there you go. Okay, I think we're all set now. Something's zooming up. Interesting. Let's see, what do we have? Dude, I just realized I have a 12-volt power socket in the back of my car. It was buzzing a bit. That might be actually useful to use for streaming. Anyway, say hi to everybody. Spyro, hello. Shywolf, good day. QV, hello. Jenny, good to see you. Corv, hello. Michael on YouTube, good afternoon. Is it noon or evening? In between, I guess. Got a low-flying plane. Shu, hello. Fleet and Kieker, moin. Bezzy, hello. Did I see the latest aviation incident? I did not. I've been working in my backyard all afternoon. Kevin, hello. Denver International. Doesn't ring a bell to me. Welcome on another beautiful sunny evening at the river. Weather's been so good today. We got the police going out, I think. I think that's the police. Oh no, and it's not. It's not. It's the responder. Oh, good. Good that you asked, Susie. I already forgot that I set it up. Indeed. So we should be able to. I'm gonna level the camera a little bit because it's not level yet. There's also a guy flying an FPV drone around. Hang on. We're balancing out some stuff. Okay, I think that's better. I'll talk about it in a minute, the picture stuff. It's good to see. I haven't been streaming too much lately, Jenny, actually. This is only our second stream in 2 months' time, I think. But we're trying to pick up the rhythm again. So once a week, and then in June and July, I plan to stream a lot. Let's go there. Also, Toast, the overlay should be fixed, but it is a new URL. I posted that in a mod channel. No, it's not an old thing. Jesus Christ. That's straight out of Final Destination, Bezzy. Oh my god. Like how? I think somebody didn't know that you should not run in front of a plane's engine because it will literally evaporate you. It doesn't work? Oh no. Crap. Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? So another stream without overlay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I fixed it last week, but I've been so busy this afternoon that I didn't have time to check if everything was still working. Was that? Yeah, so probably the thing is down then. I'm assuming that there might have been Windows updates this week on my my home server, and I haven't looked on that. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll survive without an overlay for another stream. Hey Dutch fella, how are you, buddy? Are you out at sea? Are you on this ship? Also some guys chilling and fishing on the pier there. Oh, hey EG, good to see you. Windows updates. Yeah, I thought I turned them off, or at least to set them to manual. But every once in a while the thing still restarts. It's unfortunate. Jesus Christ, that's loud. You're not at sea. Okay. So this is the art barrack. Built in 2025. Ooh. 1 year old. Already a bit battered on the sides. Also, I don't know why, but there's a bicycle with balloons. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. And then we got a first container ship of the day. I think we should have a few, including one with one of those cool windbreaker designs. You're barbecuing? Nice, dude. Good weather to do it. Aardvark whiskey. Yeah, I have an Aardvark whiskey in my cabinet, actually. I have a small whiskey cabinet with, like, I don't know, 15 whiskeys or something like that. Aardvarks. Hey, the alerts are working again, so that's neat. Dutch fella. Oh, look at that beautiful badge that you have now. That blue Maersk blue boat. It's not the Maersk. Don't copyright strike me, Maersk. I know your blue is more brown, as you can see right now. Dude, thanks for the tier 2. 18 months. 2 babies already. Small, by the way. This is a 300 meter ship. I wouldn't call this small, my dude. Oh, the whiskey cabinet. You have 50? Damn, dude. I mean, I was collecting at one point, and then, yeah, things happened. Oh, I need to set up the second modem. Let's do that as well for stability. Oh my god, another double baby. Another 18-month Woesbrot. Look at that beautiful badge as well. Dankeschön for the 18 months. Welcome back. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna set up the second modem. Then we should be good on that. So you go there. We go there. We say scan. What's up, Oz for Hawks? I am not gonna do that. No, Giant Ray also 18. It's 18 months galore today. All double babies. Thank you guys for all the resubs. Thank you. Evening with the evening. I mean, at some point it might have to happen. Or I might have to sacrifice my own body. You were at Hoek Holland earlier today. Surprisingly little traffic. Interesting. Although I have to say, like in the past year, 2026, I would say that the traffic is a bit lower than it used to be. I'm sure the world situation has something to do with it. But we got a Maersk here. The Maersk La Brea. Wow, what a name. She has the classic poop stain livery of Maersk. Rust all the way. She came from Bremerhaven in Germany. I think I have a little bit of a sunburn in my neck, actually. I've been working in the garden all afternoon, doing woodwork for a project. Oh yeah. Can you see who's flying it? Yeah, it's a guy parked next to me here. It's like one of those FPV drones. So he has like a big goggle on. But he is just flying over land. I think he's too scared to fly over the water. What a pussy. I think he's just practicing. He's just flying rounds here, back and forth. Dude, look at that classic Maersk poop stain livery. What do you guys think of that? When is the first bouldering stream? I don't think I'll ever stream that, my dude. I enjoy it too much. I don't want to ruin it. You want to? Yeah, we can do a rust rating. 10 out of 10 if this thing should not be floating. 0 out of 10 is it's brand spanking new. No rust at all. I'll give you the nice close-up of this one so you guys can properly see the rust rating on it. Well, it would be fun to do at least maybe once I'll stream it. I don't know, Demon Days, I don't know. But I've been really enjoying it. Although I had a rough session yesterday. Very rough one. On the Perspectives. So, fun fact about these Maersk ships. I've told the stream before many times. Oh, we're doing a poll. Fancy. If you look at Maersk ships and you look at the name of the ship, you'll see that Maersk will be either in the front or in the back part of the name. If it's the first part of the ship's name, that means it's like a chartered ship. So it's not their own, they don't own the ship. Jesus, that thing is loud. They don't own the ship. And all those ones are really poorly maintained. If you see a ship with Maersk as the last part of the ship's name, it's one of they own themselves, and they're in much more better condition. You'll also see that the writing of the name is in black. Their own ships, the Maersk, will be in white. The name of the ship and all the painting. Oh, that's a cool angle with all the refrigerated containers. That's where you guys voted. 60% says 7 to 8. I don't like this poll. I'm just gonna see what chat wrote. 7, 6, 5, 7.46. My goodness, that's very specific. What's it? Maersk? It's Maersk. She was lost in dry dock in 2022. My goodness, 4 years. That's what it does. 4 years of no maintenance. Hey Hans, good to see you. There she goes. In terms of traffic, there were 2 container ships that I saw coming in, but those will be, I think, in an hour and a half, 2 hours from now. And one of them has one of those cool windbreaker designs on it, so it'll be nice to see that. And hopefully we get another beautiful sunset, just like last week. Yeah, it is Danish. Maersk. The Maersk. I think I can catch that. I see a plane. Let's do some plane spotting. See if we can. Dude, plane spotting is hard. Where is it? I don't see it. Dude, is that dirt on the lens that you see? Oh, it is. Oh, hang on. I have stuff for that, I think. Maybe I don't. I just realized how dirty the lens is by looking at the sky. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? So many planes. God damn it. It's already... Why is it so hard to zoom in on the planes? Anyway. Let's just stay here. Oh, got an inland ship coming in. The Maersk lens. It's also rusty. Moin, Rhea. Welcome. What is that one? Ooh, the Annapurna, which is also a mountain in Nepal. I think. Pretty sure. 99% sure that my statement was correct. The Annapurna. As I was setting up and you guys missed it, there was like a ship going heads on directly to where I'm standing from there. It was really cool to see. Hey, Almeria. Yeah, no, I took a break yesterday. Last week I came back for a first stream, and then I said I want to try to do at least one a week. It almost didn't happen this week because, yeah, I've been working all afternoon in the backyard and it's still not done. But I still decided to go out and relax a bit as well. Cat food? Purina, yeah. We do have Purina in the house as well. Also, they mowed the lawn, as you can see. They did a nice little stripe pattern, just like a football pitch. Oh, thank you, Ria. Dankeschön. Got another small one coming in. I'm gonna have to wiggle this cable. That's better. Did I succeed with the wood? No, I think I was it. So I had to cut all. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, maybe a little bit of. I posted a picture in the Discord this morning where it was like a big pile of wood on my terrace in the back in the garden. I was like, we'll stream tonight if I'm able to cut and varnish all this wood. I was able to cut everything to size, so that is done. And then I wanted to start varnishing, but I realized that it was too rough. It was very splintery and it was really nasty wood. So I had to sand it down. So I was able to sand down 16 beams already, and 8 of them are varnished as well. But there's still 16 more beams to go. There's a lot of sanding and varnishing happening. Yeah, correct, us for Hux. Friday the 29th. I still have it toast. It's in my shed. Oh wait, no. The wife threw it out. I'm sorry. She was like, you're never going to finish it. And then she threw it out. I don't think I have it anymore. Yeah, I know, because we gave the little letters to the kids and stuff. Yeah, it's gone. I mean, I was like, you're right. I'm probably never going to finish it. It was sitting in the shed for like years. The only thing I don't like about these FPV drones is how they're low to the ground usually, and they're so loud. Sag, I know. Times change. There's also a ship in the lock I see, so we'll see that one come out in a little bit. And then, oh, there's also a coaster coming now. Oh, you want to zoom in, Lust? There we go. I think it's funny how he's not flying above the water. He's only flying above land. Lots of wind? No, not at all. It's nice and calm, actually. There's a little bit of a breeze, but what does the weather say? 18 kilometers an hour wind? Doesn't feel like it. I am parked with my car into the wind, so maybe that is breaking the wind a bit. Thank you for another bit, Toss for Hawks. I appreciate how you troll Hitch. Am I trolling him or am I helping him? I think I do both. Is there any hot air balloon action? I don't think so. I think there's too much wind today. But could be wrong. We could see hot air balloons. So far there's none. Wouldn't this be the time that they start flying? Around 6? Who missed it last stream? We had a hot air balloon action. We saw it land in the distance. It was pretty cool. Oh, I gotta talk about this thing. Yeah, so we got a new redeem, make a picture. It's simply 100 channel points, so it costs nothing. It's basically, you can make a snapshot of the stream, a clean snapshot without the overlay, and it will automatically post it in a Discord channel. So there's that. Somebody requested that, and I was like, that's a good idea. Took me quite a bit of effort to set it up, actually. I hope it works. Let me check now. So we should have 2 pictures in the Discord. Let's double check. Shots from the stream. Oh, there it is. Look at that. And even tells you who took the picture. Beautiful. That will also help me with thumbnail making. I can just use those pictures for my thumbnails. This is the Oxbow. Meanwhile, we see the Maersk poop stain livery in the distance. Whoa, now I can be a photographer. Moin, Ulrich. Of course, the whole makeup picture is only for the Twitch viewers. I'm sorry, YouTube. If YouTube ever introduces something like channel points, you'll get it as well. You know, we got a little coaster coming, so we'll check that out as well. There she goes. How's the car get down? Crane on the back. There's a crane. They basically hoist the car on and off the ship. Is this a Wagenborg ship? Oh, it is. Yep, I see it. So I got a sailboat. Oh, it's actually using its sail. That's cool. Sailboat over there as well in the distance. Yeah. Chill evening. Like it. Yeah, there's 2 vans worth of people arriving with fishing gear. Is the Wagenborg going to Ghent or to Terneuzen? Yeah, so it's gonna take the corner here. Also, way in the distance, you see a dredge. It was there last week as well. It's going back and forth in that area, dredging out some stuff. There it is. For the zombie apocalypse, you want a small ship, a crane, and a 4x4 to go looking for supplies. Actually, not the worst idea. I think your main issue would be fuel to keep the ship going. Oh, okay, now it's getting a little bit more chilly with the wind picking up. Okay, I've got to put on my jacket. Yeah, the overlay is still broken, where's Rod? I'm sorry. I fixed it and then apparently it's down again since I fixed it last week. So I got another task tomorrow, fix the overlay. Help another streamer with stuff, you know how it goes. Oh, there's a ship coming out of the lock as well. Let's check it out for a minute. Do the whole 360 thing. I'm gonna have to scoot over. There it is. Oh, no, camera, please stay there. I'll lock it in place for a minute. Oh yeah, it's really picking up the wind. I did see a forecast that the wind was supposed to pick up in the afternoon. Interesting Wagenborg ship. It's all blue. This one is going to take a while to start moving, I think, so maybe we'll check the Wagenborg coming in first, and then we'll go back to the Chem Selenium. Greeting, are we discussing zombie? No, the viewer just had an idea that they want a ship for the zombie apocalypse. This is the Reuter. So usually Wagenborg has a grey, red, white livery. For some reason this one is blue. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I agree, it's a good idea to have a boat. But as I said, the only issue might be fueling it. So yeah, we also have a bicycle with balloons, as you can see at the bottom of the frame. No idea what the story there is. Can only assume it's somebody's birthday. This is a captain. What? Oh, it's a captain owner under Wagenborg chartering. Oh, cool. Ah, good to know. That's why it's blue. Damn, that's quite a big ship to own yourself. Neat. Well, I'll be going, Bezzy, so I'll be there. Oh no, they're popping the balloons. Thank you, Adolf. Get out, Corv. Guy still, how much battery does this thing have? How long have we been live? 27 minutes. I think he's been flying for 27 minutes straight. Good battery on that thing, huh? Big queue to go into the locks. So there's this one coming, and then if we would pan all the way over there, look how many ships are parked over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 6, 7? Oh no. I did it. I think it's 6. Maybe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6 ships. All right, let's look at the ship coming out of the lock. I think they should start moving any minute now. Oh, they already are moving. Yeah, I think they're moving. This is the Strait of Hormuz. Do you see how much ships there are here? I should answer it. There's 2 more lugs. Oh yeah, good question, Toast. Maybe they're not operating the big one today. Yeah, it's definitely a good point. Also, when I arrived, there was nothing in the big new sluice. Maybe it's broken. that would be crazy. Just get the angle of it. You can also see the cormorant the big yellow crane on the right. It's a crane ship called the Cormorant. I doubt it, Akandas, I doubt it. FPV guy is still flying. Look at the windmills go in the distance. Cool shot. Like it. Turned 81 today. Congrats, Wolf. Congrats. Already 20 years in the States. Do you follow the love of your life there? The ship is old. The Cormorant, yeah, 73. Definitely an oldie. I'm gonna filter out the channel point redemptions from my event list. It's annoying. That's better. She's moving. Cool that you could see the shade of the, I don't know, it was a pillar or the bridge on the side of the ship. That was cool to see. I speak great English for a Netherlander. Well, the thing is, I'm not a Netherlander, I'm a Belgian. We're just at the border. Well, the border is like 10 minutes from here. And I just live on the other side of the border. But I think a lot of Dutchies, look at that, it's going into the shade of the bridge now. A lot of Dutchies are really good at the English, I feel like. And so do the Dutch-speaking Belgians. The French-speaking Belgians, that's a different story. Ah, that's awesome, Wolf. Well, that you followed your love there. Oh, we got a tanker coming by as well. Let's maybe switch to that so we don't miss it. Yeah, I have no radar today as the overlay is not working, so those are my only savior. It's the Christina, built in 1996, so this ship is 30 years old, and it looks better than the poop stain mask that we saw earlier. She also appears to be quite empty, judging by how high she is in the water. It's pretty darn high. Look at that bulge pushing the water forwards. She came from an anchor. Yeah, I don't have the Vessel Finder Premium anymore. I don't like them anymore. So I cannot see the longer history where she's been. Wind is definitely picking up a bit, I would say, compared to how it was when I arrived. Good wind. No, Sulzy, that was all the way in Antwerp. It was already past the port of Antwerp. Really, it was right next to the city center almost. In case you're wondering, Sulzy asked if there was a small inland ship, one similar to this one in size, that sank on the river a few months ago or a month ago. It's already been resurfaced. I don't know what other word to use. They pulled it back out of the water this week. Posted a few pictures of it in the Discord as well. It's one thing I was thinking about for the stream. I think we talk about stuff that happened on the river and things like that. And then there's pictures or a little video. I really want to incorporate that in the stream somehow. Maybe now if I had a button to like show it on the overlay for a few seconds while we talk about it. I think that's one of the things we will try to integrate in June when we have more time. It will be a fun addition. Looks like it's filled with some kind of sand, this one. Let's do the mega ultra zoom thing. Just looks like regular sea sand, maybe. Yep, it's carrying dirt. It's also quite low, but not as low as they can be. They can be even lower in the water. The low riders. Good point, Solzy. I have no idea. Yeah, no, I didn't read or see any information about the ship that. So last week while we were here, we saw a ship almost. Well, it was kind of running aground over there on that corner. It didn't fully strand because they were able to reverse out of their situation, but yeah, ship almost got stuck there. But I didn't read anything about it, so I'm assuming no big deal then. Except for some yelling by the authorities. The tugboats are reversing into the... You're going the wrong way, my dudes. They're probably reversing back into the port area over there, where all the tugboats are stationed. It's trippy to see them go backwards though. It's like, yeah, moonwalking. Like it. Yeah, in case you're wondering, these tugboats have a propeller basically that can rotate 360 degrees. So they can just go as fast forward as they go backwards or sideways. Really cool thing. An azimuth propeller, I think was the name. Let's watch the Chem Selenium. Yes, go out now. Azimuth thruster, yes. Maybe I should add some description to the make picture, that it will just post a picture in Discord. I just think of that. Less efficient backwards though, yeah, that makes sense. Because their hull is causing more drag if they go sideways. Hey Shirley, I'm good, I'm good. Good to see everyone. Ooh, Jesus. My monitor is a bit wonky. I'm gonna have to look into getting a better system going. Let's try to fix it like this. One of my mounts is a bit icky. Hang on, I gotta see if I can fix this the other way. Tighten it up again, Hey XK, welcome. Sorry guys, I'm fixing one of the mounts that I'm using for this overcomplicated setup. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. Well, in other news, I did order the new cable that I needed for the better mic setup, and then I forgot it today at the house. But I'll probably work on that when I have more time. The better audio setup for the stream, so there's more ambient noises. Maybe now is also a good time, if you're new to the channel and you like the relaxing vibes of being by the water. We really want to have a better word for vibes. The relaxing atmosphere by the water. Don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch or Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe and also smash the like button. All of that will help the channel grow, so we can do maybe more fun stuff related to the maritime world. Yeah, wind is definitely coming in now, my goodness. Also gonna check radar here for a minute. So where are the big boys that I saw? Ah, they're about to enter the river. Yeah, we'll see them in an hour or two from now, right in front of us. An hour and a half. Hey Cactus Jack, welcome. Like diving? You want me to go diving? Jesus. I wouldn't be the first anymore to do it, right? They preparing the pilot ladder? I think they are actually. Hang on. Yeah, there they are. They're lowering the ladder. In case you're wondering, all of these ships, the big ones, are accompanied by something they call a pilot, which is a local captain. And he has basically the same rank as the captain on a ship, and he will guide the ship from port to sea and back. So once they're at the exit of the river, he will climb down this ladder onto a small boat, and then actually another one will get on, because there's also a pilot from the entrance of the river out to sea. But that is a ladder they climb on and off. This is not even a big one. There's a lot bigger ladders than this. Because it's deep in the water, right? So this is a tiny one. Hey, thank you, Cactus Jack. I mean, I'm not using a silly phone to stream. I'm using a proper camera. So we try to keep the quality high here. Are you planning on streaming ship spotting from Rotterdam this year again? No. Because I will most likely have a very light setup with me. Just a very, well, in general, just my backpack and stuff will be very minimal for reasons. So I won't be able to bring a tripod and the camera and all the shenanigans that we need for proper ship spotting. But never say never. We'll see. But most likely not. I think for me the main thing about TwitchCon will be to hang out with some old friends. That's about it. Hey Schnurdo. Yeah, we've got a few cruise ships on the stream already. Or do you mean that I will be on a cruise ship? Now that would be the dream. If somebody wants to donate 4,000 euros, I'll gladly go on a cruise and I'll make a vlog series out of it for YouTube. then toast us the tipping link. He's heading out. Man, it's getting more and more windy, my goodness. Carry him anywhere, or he has to carry me. Hey Jan, good to see you. Have you been to the spot lately here? Hey GB. Where would I go cruising? I have a dream cruise in mind. It's from Hamburg that it leaves and then it goes all the way to Norway. Pretty far north actually. I don't think it goes all the way to North Cap, but pretty far north. And I believe it's a 14-day cruise if I'm not mistaken. 10 or 14 days. So all over Norway, the Nordics. I would love it's a bucket list thing. So at one point in my life I'll probably do it, but financially, it's not viable at this moment in time. But I hope one day it will be. Another big one that I would love to do, that we're talking bucket list things, there are these world cruises that go like across the whole world in like 100 or 180 days, something like that. It's literally like almost a year or something. I would love to do that. I think it would be so cool to travel the world by water, not by a plane. Just see the vastness of how long it takes to go around the world. But I looked into pricing on those cruises. We'll need 100,000 euros for that. So, hey cars. So yeah. That is a bucket list thing, but I'm not sure I'll be able to ever do that in my life. Is that a thing? Oh, good, Hans. Jan, good. Oh wow, the wind is really picking up now. Ooh. Glad I got my jacket with me. Do I still have my gloves in the car? Because I might need them actually. What a difference. Oh, I do have my gloves on me. Nice. Thank you, past me. Wait, I only have one glove? Oh no, there's the other one. Sweet. There we go. Unless I get a sponsor. Yeah, unless I win the lottery or something, or a big sponsorship. I don't think we'll ever do the world cruise. But yeah, it was really cool. The thing, it like leaves in Europe, goes all the way around Africa, it does India, then it goes all through Southeast Asia, Japan, Korea. Then it goes down to Australia, New Zealand. It will cross the Pacific. It will do parts of the US, South America, back up. Yeah, really cool. In 28, they're doing one from Hamburg via Iceland, Greenland up to North Cap and back. Oh, sounds awesome. Where's Brot? Oh. Antarctica cruise, dude. If you go to Antarctica on the cruise ships, you have to do the Drake Passage, right? If you're interested in it, you should really Google or look on YouTube for videos of the Drake Passage on cruise ships. It can either be flat as a pancake, that water, or it can be really rough sea with like massive waves and wobbling of the ship. You really need a strong stomach for that one. It's not like I work remotely. The thing is now doing it and finding time for it. I would find time to do it. I think the problem is money. Finding 100,000 euros to spend on something like that. That's like a quarter of my house. It's just not. I hope the wind noise is not too bad for you guys, because goddamn, it's windy now. I choose the rough seas for the passage. It's definitely an experience. It could be an experience where you are laying in your bed vomiting for 2 days straight, but other than that, yeah. Let's start with the North Sea cruise. I was also thinking, one of the things that I think I would love to do more is like make proper videos on YouTube. I've never really tried it, to make like proper video content. One of the ideas that I had was just to do all the cruises across the North Sea, all of them, all the ferry services, and then do a comparison between them or something. I think that would be fun to do, because there's a few, right? There's a few from France, there's a few from the Netherlands, plenty of stuff. What's up, Chef Nagin? That's a name I haven't seen in a long time. How are you? Okay, then you're used to it. No, I wouldn't stream the crossings. I would just make like proper video content. So currently, a bit quiet. I think there's more stuff coming though, but yeah, it's still a bit out. How am I? Doing good, doing good, doing good. How are you? I haven't been on Twitch too much. Only one channel actually I've been watching, but other than that, not much Twitch. Seasick inside a ship. Being on the deck is the best place. It actually makes sense, surely, because yeah, then your eyes can at least see what is the movement that your ear is feeling, right? I do think we have a tanker coming, or two even. Let's check. Oh, that's a bulker actually. Okay, so you got the bulker coming, and then you got another tanker coming. And then, ooh, let's check out the lock. They're playing Tetris down there. How many ships can fit in that one lock? It's really mad. It's really chaos out there. So the Wagenborg coaster is in, and now all the others are creeping inwards. Look at that. I wouldn't even make it member stuff, sure. I would just make it like proper YouTube content to add additional content. Then just do it. I think it's a matter of finding the time, I guess, to do that. Got a family, you know. But I'm pretty excited. The missus is joining me at TwitchCon for 2 days at least. So that's gonna be nice. Bring the family. I would not be able to make videos when the whole family's there. Kids are too much work to handle. But yeah, so that's something that might happen in the future. The ferry crossings, and then make a nice fun vlog out of it. The whole experience. And then once I did them all, we can maybe compare companies, and I don't know. The ideas are there. Is he gonna hurt that he is booked? Is he? Is he actually coming? That would be hilarious. I would think that's really funny. Camera's vibrating a bit, I think. It's just the wind hitting it. The back end of the ship, staring at away is the best when you're seasick. Okay. I'll take notes. I don't think I'm susceptible to seasickness, but I have never been in a real storm. On sea. I've only done like ferries when the water was tame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7 ships going in. That's crazy. That's full house. And there's 2 more waiting actually, so they're not all gonna fit. So there definitely has to be something going on with the other lock, and they're not using it at least. Now I'm even wondering about the smaller lock, because everything seems to be here today. I haven't seen a single ship come out of the small lock. So there's 3 locks here, in case you're wondering. There's a very small one, which we cannot see from where we're standing. Then we have this one, which is the mid-sized one. And then over there, that is the big one. But it seems like only one is operating right now, which is this one, which is why there's a big queue. I think for the other lock, let me check. Let's open the radar for a second here. God, the wind is chilly now. Yeah, there's nothing in the other two locks, so it's all... That's crazy. So there's only one lock available. Can I zoom in on any of the ship's names? Yeah, of course. Let's do the digital zoom. It might be a bit blurry though. Well, you can see the Verona. Yeah, it's too windy to do this. You had a ferry crossing from Haringen to Terschelling. Okay. Wait, is that a 2-hour crossing? Isn't that long? Oh. Interesting. Another ferry that I might do next year is a ferry from Germany to Norway. If that thing still sails, I believe it. I'm not sure if it sails anymore. Well, we're gonna, next summer, the plan is to rent a camper van with the fam for 2 weeks and go out on a trip. And there's a few directions we can go. We're not sure yet what we'll do. Either we go towards Norway or we go towards Switzerland, the mountains. But if we go to Norway, we would have to use a ferry from Germany to, what is it, Cuxhaven to stuff, Kristiansand? Kristiansand, I think. Denmark to Iceland, that would also be cool, yeah. Hey Limbo Girl, good to see you, welcome. He took the one from, well, back then it was still sailing from the Netherlands, Salt, when he took it. He took it from Emden, I believe. Or did he go to Germany? I don't know, he missed the one from Emden, right? But I saw recently, I think the one from Cuxhaven is also not sailing anymore. Or maybe it was only in a season that it's sailing, but we have to look into it. I can't believe how many ships they'll fit in that lock though. That's like 6, 7 ships. Crazy. You have Color Line going from Kiel to Oslo, I know that one. But that one is already quite a drive to Kiel. We would rather drive to the north of the Netherlands and just a bit further to Cuxhaven. If that one is still sailing. I think if that one isn't sailing, we'll probably go to the Alps instead of Norway. Because the plan is to do it for a 2-week trip. So we don't have an infinite amount of time. Yeah, Hitchman from Cuxhaven, okay. Gotcha. Another idea that we had would be to go from Rotterdam to, what is it, Newcastle on Tyne? And then go all the way north to Scotland. But I don't fancy driving on the left, so that's probably not gonna happen. Look at all them ships shuffling in. I think they're gonna be three alongside of each other in that lock. One on the left, one on the right, and one in the middle. Right. Well, these guys are settling in. Let's go back to. Whoa. I really need to fix this mount stuff. From Cuxhaven, I think only the FTS to England. See, yeah, I thought so. Hey Clara, the service between Cuxhaven and Norway is no longer sailing. I'm really sad about that. That was so convenient. It's like a one-night trip and you're in Norway. It saves you so much time. Rather than driving all the way to Kiel. Denmark to Iceland, you can even bring your own car. No, that's really cool, actually, Sol. But also that one would be too much of a time crunch to do in 2 weeks. So I assume our first RV camper trip will be to the Alps, I guess. PCG, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. What's up, Paper City Gamer? How are you, dude? Kick is spamming its bounties again. Kick, I'm streaming with a freaking €3,000 camera. I cannot use your app. Unless your app supports that. Hey, QWERTY. So, 2 ships approaching, a bigger bulker behind that. And then coming from the coast, we should have 2 more container ships about to enter the river. So those should be in front of us in like an hour-ish from now. You can't even ban it. Of course not. It's one of their own accounts. It's pretty funny that Kika has their own spam accounts. I wonder if I should... I'm going to move the camera a bit, try to get it out of the wind a little bit better, because it's very shaky. Maybe if I lower it a bit, it might be better. Hang on. Let's try to fix this. Oh, that's not... No. Oh, Jesus Christ. The world is tilted, chat. Sorry. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's first lower the camera a bit. So hopefully it catches less wind. So we'll do like that. There we go. It's good. Like that. There we go. Second, we need to loosen up this mount because this is not working. Oh wait, let me at least show you guys some ships while I tweak stuff. Okay, there we go. So we'll undo this. Then why are you so broken? Then let's try it like this. That seems better. Yeah. Okay, and then we will get this in, that on there. Almost there, chat. Almost there. Okay. It's halfway of the work done. Then I'll need to lower this a little bit. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Then we have to screw this thing back on. Like that. And then if all goes well, we should be able to do this. And everything should lock in place. Yes, I fixed it. Oh, talking about the small lock, there's one ship going in now. So it is active, I guess. And I have a cable spaghetti in the way. God damn it. Okay, that's better. Cool. Ferry at Gluckshaven by Cuxhaven, and it's a 1 1/3 hour. Wait, there's a ferry from Cuxhaven, from Gluckshaven to where? Gluckstadt. Do tree locks have names? Not really. Do you want a name? Should we name them? I always say the oldest one, then new one and then the other one. Wow, the wind is really blasting the camera. Look at that shaking. Jesus, camera, please. Front looks like a face. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Faces and things. The Nordic ferry lines are starting from Eemshaven to Norway, Q1 2027. Well, that's good news for me, Woods, bro. That would mean that we most likely will go to Norway with the camper van then. Oh, that's cool. That would be really fun. Quick, make a picture of the faces and things. There we go. Yeah, Eemshaven would be even better. It looks angry. Yeah, it's like... There's also an interesting general cargo ship on approach. Although I think it's mostly empty, but we'll see in a little bit. Cool. Some stuff coming. The Ruiter, Breeze, and Larona, and Bonafide, and Annapurna. Yeah, it's really busy, man. There's still one more ship going in right now. I think there will be about 6 or 7 ships in it. Probably needs a small cooldown. Yeah, maybe. Although it doesn't really matter. It's not like it consumes any resources to do it. But yeah, maybe a cooldown would be neat. You can add in the Discord if you want, Toast, for me to do it as a reminder. Dude, the wind is really cold right now. Crazy. Well, summer's not here yet, that's for sure. Really cool. It looks like it's doing a wheelie as well. It's very back heavy at the moment. The front is sticking out and then the back is low in the water. The Kielstraum. We know where it's going. To Rotterdam. Thanks for that, Toast. We got 2 more ships on approach. Actually 3, what is that one? Oh, that's a refrigerated cargo ship in the distance. Good selection of ships. I bet kite flying is awesome. I think your kite would probably blow away. There's quite a bit of wind right now. Hey, Rogue. Better. Buy her a drink. What stream do you think what stream are you watching, Mr. G? Does that chip make coke in here look rusty as it does? Which one is coke? Is that the bulk carrier that's coming, Salt? We'll see it in a bit. We already had a Mars ship earlier on stream, which was in the classic poop stain livery. It was very brown. Classic Mars poop stain. The next one, yeah, we'll see it in a little bit. It's still on approach. I can't really tell if the water is rising or the tide is rising or retracting. I think it's rising, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the tide is going up. High tide will be in like an hour-ish from now, if I'd have to guess. She goes. Meanwhile, before the lock closes, let's take one more look at how they puzzle them all in there. Look at that. How many ships can you fit? Also, what is that yellow crane behind? Is that on land or? I'm not, but that's not there always, is it? The yellow crane. Is that on a barge? It is on approach, maybe? What's unstumping in English? They're stumping them in. Let me see if there's any movement. No. No, not the yellow one, the cormorant, the yellow one in the middle of the screen, almost. Yeah, it looks to be on the ship, I think. Oh yeah, is that on it? Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is. Alright, we got our next ship on approach now. Enough Tetris for today. So this is a bulker called the Copenhagen, which, yeah, she's a bit rusty. Not as bad as the Maersk we saw earlier though. I'm also gonna tweak the camera a little bit again. Always tweaking to get it level. There we go, that's better. So this is Copenhagen. It's going to Ghent in Spain. Ghent. And you say that in Spanish. Ghent. 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 And España. Oh, that is the Maersk in the distance there, going away. It's also cool, full frontal shot. Anyway, stick on the bulker for now. An old tugboat? No, it's a bulk carrier, this one. Carries raw materials like sand, coal. Could also be grain, rice. Although I hope my rice is not transported in a rusty ship like this one. I mean, we've seen worse than these ships, this one, but it's definitely a bit rusty, this one. Also, how old is this one? 2018. 18 years old now. So I'm not, hang on, this is also interesting. Why is that one going that way? It's like crossing the river, I think. That's unusual. That's an unusual routing, sir, that you're taking. I think this one is actually going to cross to the other side of the river. There is a small shipping lane there, but this must be the biggest ship that I've ever seen cross there. Interesting. So I wonder, this might be poor view. Yeah, there's something on her. Not sure what it is though. Yeah, it's going to Vlissingen, so it's going to cross the river and do a shortcut, this one. That's cool. Still no drone action, not yet, Gaffel. Back in June, I have plans to fly the drone again. But it will be in another spot than this spot. There's too much industry here and too many people are getting nervous with drones these days. All right, anyway, the Vertum. Oh, it's the Vertum Joy. Wait, Dutch fella, are you still here? I think that's the ship Dutch fella was on like half a year ago now. He's not on it anymore, but I think the Vertum Joy is the one that he was on. Yeah, it's actually pink cranes, it's not red. They're pink cranes, actually. It's heading out of the designated sailing. There is a pass-through there, so they are able to go through there to the other side of the river. But as I said, I've seen inland ships do it, but I've never seen a big ship like that do it. Ah, the fella's no longer here. The crane in the middle is the North Sea. Oh, really? It could be it. No. That one is more to the left von Winkelhampen. I see that one as well. They're very recognizable, the North Sea giant cranes. But it's not moving, so either it's stationary on the dock there or, yeah. Hey, country. Hello, good sir. Good to see you. Meanwhile, the big ship is on the entrance of the river as well. Cool. Got a nice lineup for the rest of the stream, I think. Neat. Wow, look at the writing on that. It's barely readable. It's like a stroke over the curb. I'm pretty sure they're going through the lane that's there. It's definitely interesting. Hey, Mr. Eamon, good to see you. If I zoom out a bit, there she is. So she's definitely going past. Yeah, she's crossing. She must be very empty, I guess. That's why she can do it. Because the water is a lot more shallow there. Okay, music freak. Good evening. Alright, let's go back to the bulker for a bit. Definitely interesting of the Vertum. She really didn't want to be on stream. I guess that's the only reason why she's shortcutting. Also really cool, like that little thing in the front. It's like wings. Really cool. Wow, the camera's really shaky. I apologize. It's because the wind is banging into it. Yeah, it's one of those shy ships, indeed. This is the definition of a rust bucket. I would say the Mars that we shot earlier was a real definition of a rust bucket. That thing was really in a poor condition. What camera do I have? I have a Sony FX30. With a big zoom lens. So I can go from this all the way straight into the nose of the captain of the ship over there. 6 out of 10 rust. You want to do a rust rating on it? Okay guys, we'll do it one more time for today. This is your moment to speak. We will do a rust rating on this ship. As you all know, 0 out of 10 means there's no rust. It's very clean, everything. No, wait. Yeah, 0 out of 10, no rust. Brand spanking new. 10 out of 10, this thing should not be floating. It's basically scrap that's floating. Get your votes in. How much do you rate this ship? As always, this is not democracy, this is a dictatorship. I will have the final say on what the rust rating for this ship is. Of course, you take your time to get your vote in. You still have a bit of time as this one is still on approach. So we'll do the rating in a little bit. I'll do a nice close-up when she's in front of us as well. You guys are already voting. You're all shooting your shot already. There's no revotes. I will ban anyone who votes twice, just so you know. So Amira says a 5, 7.2, 6.5, 7.3, 4.6, a 6, a 6. Lots of 6 and 7s. Guys, why are you voting so much 6, 7? 6.5. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you? You just want to have me say 6, 7. 6.9, nice. A 5, okay. I'm not gonna say anything until she's right in front of me, actually, because that's a much better moment to tell. You should make a mouth on that thing. Just a 3.5. See, Leon was a very, yeah. I think it's going to be more than a 3 though, gotta be honest. Although I think a 7 might be too high. There's a lot more wind than, yeah, there's wind coming from the sea. Actually, the wind picked up over the past hour. When I went live, it was a lot less windy. Because if I knew it would have been this windy, I would have parked the car a bit differently. So you would have been sheltered from the wind a bit better. Because I'm getting blasted in my face right now. From my experience being out at sea in places like Africa and India, this vessel is in pristine condition. Look at that. AGB works on ships, so he knows. All right, let's do a close-up. Also really cool with the Vertem over there. Let's see, the Copenhagen Bulker. This is her sail-by. After this, I will give my final verdict. Those are quite some rust stripes on her. Look at that pilot ladder. That's a longer one. That's a lot longer than what we saw. Another 6. Yeah. All right, I think I'm ready to give the verdict. The ship sitting in reverse? No. I'm giving it a 5.5, I think, is a good number. I was leaning towards a 6 maybe, but I feel like she's not in as bad condition as a Mars that we saw earlier. That Mars looked really rough. It's Bulker out of 10. Looks like it scraped something. Could be from many things. That could be from, for example, being in the port and then just laying there and there's a lot of wind pushing it against the docks. Even that could cause these scratches on her. 5 is fair, exactly. There we go. The vote has been registered. Thank you for participating, everyone, in this experiment. Looks like she's going wide, actually. She's turning away from us already. She should be parallel where she is right now, but she's really like, I don't know, probably doesn't translate on camera, but she's steering away a bit more towards the middle of the river. There's no ship in front of her. Interesting. How much would I sell it on eBay? That could be another vote that we start. That's a good one. Hey, Smokey. All right, so the biggest one of the day, I think it is on approach. Where is she? Let's do the zoom thingy. There she is. That should be the MSC Togo, I think. She has one of those cool windbreaker designs on the front, but we'll see her later up close, of course. And then right behind her, I believe there was the CMA CGM ship, but I don't see that one anymore. Let me check on Vessel Finder where that one went. Let's see. Oh, it's getting a pilot now. The CMA CGM Carl Antoine. And then also the Labrador is behind. There is a bulk carrier. Ooh, that looks like a fresh one. 2010. Okay. Oh, nice selection of ships coming as well. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, that was a noisy little Fiat. Oh, Renault. All right, my glove back on. My goodness, it's chilly. Is that a crude oil tanker that is parked over there? Actually, I haven't looked on the other side yet. I think that's probably a crude oil tanker. Let's see. Just gonna check on radar. Is that Alpheus? Is that it? No. Is that it? That could be it. Yeah, that's probably it. No, it's just a regular tanker. Never mind. What is parked over there? Oh yeah, no, I'm correct. There is a crude oil tanker over there that we're looking at in the distance. Crude oil tanker, Marin Le Havre, at anchor. It's got a ghost ship on this. No idea. There it is. Meanwhile, the Copenhagen bulker is blocking the view. There she goes by. Take one more look at the crude oil tanker. There she is. I think she's like, the crude oil tanker is being fueled. She's being bunkered. It shows two tankers overlapping. She's probably just being fueled, actually. You can see the other ship alongside, right? I'm gonna do the zoom thing, but it's gonna suck because there's too much wind. But you see it on the left of her. Wow, it's even struggling to focus. That is a bunker ship. The Jaglara. Is that the bunkering? All right. Car. You got an inland ship. I'm not sure if she's gonna steer inwards or not, but we'll see in a minute. Structure in the front. Those are cranes that you saw, Zubildia. So basically, this ship that we just saw carries raw material, so it could be any type of sand or dirt material. It could also be grain, rice, and they basically scoop it in or out with buckets or big suction hoses. And some of these ships have their own cranes. If they go to a port that doesn't have facilities with like cranes, they can still empty themselves with those cranes onto the docks. Wait, between the mills? What do you mean? I was talking about the bulker. Let's see, what do you have questions about? You mean the tower thing? That's a sea platform. This one specifically, I believe, is an oil rigging platform, actually. But it's been there since I forgot the year, 18? It's been there for many years, actually, and it's abandoned. Financial dispute and stuff. So it's been there rusting, rotting away. Okay, see, well, there's nothing to see anymore, surely, because the bridges are closed and the lock doors have closed, so you cannot see anything. There are actually the other bridges opening, so I think It's going to be a short lock ride for them. All right. Next up, we got a refrigerated cargo ship on approach as well. So if we pan in over there. If I have to guess, it's gonna be the Caribbean Star, but it's the Côte d'Ivoirian Star. God damn it, close enough. There's a few of these that go back and forth between Africa and the Caribbean and Antwerp. So these ships are container ships, but they're specialized. Words are hard. They're specialized in refrigerated stuff. So they basically have a lot of power outlets, which the refrigerated containers connect to the power of the ship, and that's how they keep everything inside cool and fresh. And this one also has cranes on it, as you can see. So I'm pretty sure in Africa, all the ports it does, there's maybe not always crane facilities. I love the little spray she has in the front of her bow. It's like a little fountain of water that she's pushing upwards. It's really cool. Other than that, a little bit of a wait until the next ships are here. She was detained in Antwerp in 2019. Can you see what for does? Was it for drugs? That would be my number one. Although I guess a ship wouldn't be detained for drugs. They're just transferring the containers, transporting. To have the full frontal shot of her. There it is. Coming straight towards us now. Oh, yeah, okay. There was a lot of shit wrong with the ship, basically. Emergency equipment not as required. The ballast tanks broken, among the other things. Okay. Ballast tanks broken seems like an important one. Wow, the MSC Togo is making good progress towards us. We're already turning into here. I guess they have a big tailwind coming in the ships, so they might be going a little bit faster. Although there is a speed limit, so. Also entries missing from the maritime labor certificates. Ooh. Who would have thought? A ship that is registered under the Liberia flag is not taking the work regulations too serious. So yeah, this one is actually going to Côte d'Ivoire right now, sitting to Abidjan. If you're wondering where that is, it's on the west coast of Africa. Nice face. You guys see faces now in all the bows of the ships? Wait until you see the MSC Togo with his big windbreaker design. It will be like a big bald head in the front, maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah. It could be a simple valve open, so not really completely busted, but not functioning as fluently as we want. Noted. To me, it kind of looks now like she's like drooling out of her. She's foaming at the mouth. Yeah, exactly. God damn it! Now I cannot unsee it. Stop! Stop! Don't ruin ship spotting for me. Kind of empty for such. I mean, yeah. I think the main thing for this ship is to go to Africa, pick up all the fruits they grow there and transport them to Europe for consumption. So there's not much that we will bring to Africa except empty containers to fill up. Oh, dude, I was looking for that word economist, indeed. Pareidolia. We're sending chocolate. Yeah, maybe some. I would assume that there's some cargo on board of her. Then again, this is a very specific ship, right? It's a refrigerated cargo ship. There's a lot of bigger and regular container ships that also go to Africa for other supplies or transfer of goods. So yeah, maybe this is a quite empty ship going there. Yeah, one of the most famous brands in Belgium for chocolate is Côte d'Or, which reference to Côte d'Ivoire. The pineapple, the Dole pineapple juice chip was the best fruit chip that you saw. Yeah, it's been a while since we saw a fruit juice tanker. Because yes, that is also a type of ship that exists, a fruit juice tanker. Most of those sail from South America to Europe. Côte d'Or is Belgian? Yeah, I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was. Hey Wizard, not seen me in a while. Yeah, I took a little break. Well, break. Life was just busy. I just didn't get around to streaming, so... Since last week, I vowed to do at least one stream a week. So, actually, she does look quite full. She's pretty deep in the water now that I look at it, and there's stuff on her. We are bringing stuff to Africa. Look at that. Looks like some kind of big agricultural vehicle, or maybe an excavator. Hey Pablo. That was not the reason I was busy, Salt. Jesus Christ. Why does everybody think I'm trolling him? Am I such a troll in the chat? Really? I don't see myself as a big troll. Ah. Alright, there we go. Oh god, I hope I disabled that widget. Jesus Christ, that might actually work, Toast. Although it won't be on the overlay, it should have already popped. I thought it might have been a message in the chat from the spin. I'm being very European. What does that mean? Elaborate, QV. Now I'm curious. What does being European mean? You, sir, are very European. You mean well-mannered? Friendly? Trustworthy? Sarcastic? Really? Is that a European thing? Expecting free healthcare and $30 days of I mean, guys, I have 7 more days of working ahead of me, and then it will be May 22nd or something, and then I will not be working until August 15th, 16th, 17th, something like that. I am looking forward to my 2.5 months away from work. Is the ship leaving port? Yes, Wizard. This one is heading out to Ivory Coast in Africa. Picking up fresh fruits. Meanwhile, if I pan a little bit to the left there, you can already see the biggest one of the day coming in, the MSC Togo. She is on approach. We'll see that one in front of us in a little bit. But yeah, I have 7 more work days ahead of me, 2 more weeks, and then my 2.5 months off from work starts. I'm excited. 2 weeks of stoking in a tandem. Guys, I'm not getting on a tandem. I'm sure by the time he gets here, he'll have a partner that will ride him all the way with him to TwitchCon, and I won't have to sacrifice my own well-being. So. Well, and then I think, yeah, that's the other one. That's the other container ship that's coming in. That's the CMA CGM. Indeed, 10 weeks off from work. Is it 10 weeks in total? I think it's actually 11 weeks. But yeah. Oh, there's a little mouse here. Holy crap. Oh, there, yeah. Look at that. Look at that little fella. Oh, wait, where did he go? Oh, he's there. Is that him? Wait, I lost him. Yeah. Oh, I see. There he is. This is the habitat of the mouse. Oh, it's gone. All right. It came from underneath my car. Yeah, spitsmuis. I don't know what the word is in English. Spitsmuis is the word in Dutch. A shrew? It could be shrew. The dead mouse. I wish he was still streaming on Twitch, that mouse. Fun fact for those of you who don't know me, he was the first streamer. He was the one that introduced me to Twitch, actually, that mouse, because I was looking at his music production streams. That's how I discovered Twitch. Yo, I'm new here. Yo, welcome. Welcome to the ship spotting. But yeah, he's no longer streaming on Twitch, I believe. He was on Mixer, I think, for a while. And now I believe he has his own little platform where he streams on. It is a shrew? Okay. So now we know. More wildlife that we spotted. Cool. Ooh. Now I know the English word for that mouse as well. We got a tugboat coming out. So that one is probably going to go and pick up the bulk carrier. There's also a bulk carrier on a approach, which is going to Ghent. So that one is going to turn in. Well, yeah, I haven't seen the route do actual music production. I found it fascinating to watch the process of music being composed. That route just played music the last few times I saw him. Yeah, the pointed snout gave it away, indeed. Got the VB Sterling coming out. There's plenty who do it, salt making music while streaming. But they're not the biggest names. Oh, Multraship put a little sign on their building. I just noticed that. Look at that. That's new. That's the first time I noticed that. This is one of the two big tugboat companies on the river here, and other services on the water is Multraship, and they just opened this brand new headquarters a year ago now, I think, about a year ago. They added a sign now. Neat. Used to live at the same smallest town as the route. Oh. Hey Marzi, weekly flex. Oh, there's another one coming out, of course, makes sense. So it's going to be a heavily loaded bulker. That bulker will probably be our finish for today. That's probably still like an hour away-ish, so don't worry. We'll be here for a while. I don't think I'm going to wait until sunset, because I think, let's see, when does the sun set? I lost my widget. Sunset, please. No, I can't. Oh my god. I got one of those like glass protector. Oh, sunset's at 9:20. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna wait till 9:20. I got one of those glass protector things on my new phone, but my fingerprint thing is not working that well. Hey K2, any ships or boats from the UK? We get them regularly. Everyone, once in a while. No hot air balloons today, Music Freak. Jazzy Jeff, you're showing age salt by saying that. But the ships coming from the UK are mostly, well, either they're very big container ships that just did a stopover in the UK, or they're smaller coasters. Well, I'm not sure where the MSC Togo came from. Let's see. We had it on stream on the overlays earlier. Where did the Togo thing come from? Oh no, it came from Hamburg. Oh, cool. Came from Putty. Sorry. Any cruise ships? Nope. We rarely get cruise ships on the river here. We get a few a year. I think there's already 2 that passed in April, actually, cruise ships. But yeah, rare. Most of the cruise ships go to Zeebrugge, which is up the coastline, so they don't go on the river. The Beluga tugs are everywhere. Yeah, it's a big company. Where was it? Oh, I was in Dunkirk, and I also saw Beluga tugboats there. So they're really a big company. As we approach the 2-hour mark of the stream, I gotta sell myself, of course, a little bit. If you're new to the channel, you like the atmosphere of chilling by the water with me, talking about chips or whatever, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch and Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe and also smash the like button. Helps the channel grow. And hopefully you can do more fun stuff in the future. There we go. There are actually a couple of passenger ships going into the locks. Ooh, you mean little river cruises then? That's cool, Salt. Oh, we'll see those as well then. Let me check on radar, see what is moving. Oh yeah, 2 of them. Oh, they're going into the lock here. Oh, that's awesome. We got 2 river cruise ships coming out in a little bit. Oh, that's exciting. Gonna go right in front of our nose here. Oh, that's really cool. So don't go anywhere unless you have to be somewhere. Because we still have the MSC Togo coming in. She's over there and on approach. We got another big container ship coming in over there. And then we also got a bulk carrier coming in. I don't think it's that one. I think it's further out still. I don't see where that one is. Anyway. And then we got 2 river cruise ships going out as well, which we'll see in a little bit. Neat. Don't go anywhere even if you have to be somewhere. I was considering saying, and if you have to be somewhere, cancel it, but that might be a bit too much. Sun is nicely setting though. Let's do a little wide angle shot here of the sun. There she is. Well, you can't really see them. She's giving an orb on the lens though. Let's not have that orb. So a bit of a gap in traffic, but more stuff coming. Nice. Meanwhile, I haven't seen Steven yet today. Well, actually, I have seen him in the sky, but not on land. Steven has been flying around. Let's see if I can capture him while he's flying. No, I just missed it. Maybe. There he is. There's Steven. That's Steven Seagull. Is he hunting for food? It looks like he's hunting for some stuff. Oh, he's gone. He's back. Cue the Top Gun music. I lost him. Sorry, this is still a ship spotting stream. Don't cancel your wedding, please don't. Or maybe do and thank me later. That's interesting, Big Barry. It's like the universe was coming together for you. I'm gonna stand in the sun for a second. Oh, super nice. Okay. Oh, meanwhile, the Togo is really coming in fast. Look at that. She's already there. So camera, please do not focus on the pier. Focus on the ship. I believe in you. Yeah, I know, Salt. We'll see it go around the corner here with 2 tugboats attached to it. I think we'll have a nice filled last hour of the stream. Where is the Labrador though? I still don't see it on radar. Oh, is that it? Let's see. See where it is. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, I see it now. Okay. There you are, Labrador. It's about to cross the Copenhagen. Okay, shit is getting very fucking random now. There's an army jeep. I'll slowly pan. He's driving through the grass. He came out of the bush out of nowhere. It's pretty fucking random. What the fuck? What is this? Where are you going? Dude actually came out of this bush over here. So this big bush here, he came out of that. Jesus Christ. I know the Russians were suffering, but I didn't know their navigation system was so bad. Jesus. All right. Seems like he went back into the bush. I don't see him anymore. They're spying on me. God damn it. They're on to me. Okay, I think the 2 cruise ships, the river cruises, are in the lock. The bridge is closing now. Look at that. How big is the Togo? Is it a 361? Surely it's not a 400-meter one, I think. Let's see. Oh, there, the tank toast. Oh, it's only 260. Ooh. I thought it was a bigger one. Now I'm underwhelmed. Let me check how big the CMA ship behind it is. The Carl Antoine is 300 meters, so that is longer. Interesting. Also, there's something very weird going on. Oh, that's 85 minutes ago. Never mind. There is indeed on Vessel Finder a ghost ship by the looks of it. Yeah, the one behind is bigger indeed. But the Togo is a cool one because it has a cool windbreaker design on it. I think it's cool. You guys gonna judge? Yeah, so you said earlier. Now I saw it as well. Now that I opened radar, it almost looks like it's following the coordinates of the Togo. Hey Johnny, welcome. She's super high stacked. Yeah, she is pretty full by the looks of it. She came from Germany, so maybe this will be her final stop before she does her long distance trip. You thought the vehicle was a DAF? Yeah, 126. I wouldn't know, honestly. I'm not knowledgeable of trucks, honestly. He disappeared, though. I didn't see him again, so he's gone. Very random. Oh, look at her lean. She was leaning a bit. Look at that. Taking the corner there. Still a bit of lean. Okay, now she's leveling out. I do apologize for my stuffy nose. It started today. I might have a cold coming. Well, it's more like a runny nose, not really a stuffy nose. Okay, gotcha. Captain Sitting Duck. Wait, this one only has a TEU of 8,300? Huh. That's not a lot. Your allergies are kicking in? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. The missus also struggles with allergies, but this year, not yet so far. But yeah. We'll see in a month from now. Oh no, I'm not gonna film it. I just saw a crow land and catch one of the shrew's mouses. Oh no, it's dead. Oh my god, he swallowed it whole. Jesus Christ, my dude. I just saw a crow eat a mouse. Jesus Christ. What a day again by the water. Always something new happening. And he's off. Oh, you saw it fly through frame, actually, the crow, real briefly. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not the same one that we saw here earlier. Aw, makes me sad. I know it's nature, but... That's a good shot, Bezzy. Too bad the ugly-ass pier is in the way there. Otherwise, this shot would be even better. Time to get my own dinner. What's for dinner? I'm also keeping my eye out on the locks to see that make sure we catch the river cruises going out, but they're still in there. Lock door's still closed, so we'll probably see the Togo go by first. A funeral service will be held. It is crazy how nature works. Trying to get them both in one frame, but the pier is in the way. Not too shabby, this one. You could argue that humanity might not have evolved to the place where it's at right now, Spyro, if dinosaurs were still around. Because they might have been the alpha predator and we would have never evolved to to the extent that we have. The barbecue diner rest would be awesome. How human. We always think of how tasty it would be. Alright, let's stick on the Togo for a bit. So as you can see, this one has like a big nose, a big windbreaker in the front, which apparently can reduce its fuel consumption by a few percent. For a ship of this size, which is of course significant, a few percentages of savings. Oh, sorry, it's a bit too far ahead. There we go. Oh, the truck is back. The army's back. Doing another little circle in the grass. We'll stay on the boat though. Look, we might actually be able to do this and you'll see him. You'll see him drive by in a minute. Here he is. Came out of the bushes again. Ooh, very interesting thing. I'm gonna pivot from the Togo very briefly because now it's very visible. Look how the bridge is structured on that ship. The main building is like more towards the left, and then you just have a flank going to the, well, to the left, and then the bridge is to the right of the ship. Very interesting. Never seen that before. An unbalanced building. Or is that just an optical illusion? Wait, it might actually be an optical illusion. Never mind. Never mind. Taking it back. It's an optical illusion. Go back to the Togo. It's actually a very small superstructure on that ship. And then there's bridge wings on both sides. But there's a big chimney in the back. Look at that windbreaker design. Let's go check it out up close. And that's her, all in one frame. Still a big boat. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, 200 and, what was it? 50, 70 meter ship. Crazy how to work out the stability. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics involved in that. Ballast tanks, load, how they load the ship. Look at the police chasing them. This is now a chase. This is a police boat, the P-41. They're on the chase, trying to catch the Togo. Lots of hapagloids on that one, actually. And MSC, MSC makes sense, but hapagloid. Also a lot of reefers. You see all the white containers with like the holes in the sides? That's all refrigerated containers. So that it could be cooled or even frozen goods that are in there. That's a lot of reefers. All of the white ones. Steam controllers. I do like how you guys always like, oh, this is the item of the moment. It has to be in one of the containers. How are they powered? This one is powered by heavy, they call it heavy oil, heavy fuel. It's like a specific type of oil, so yeah, they're very polluting, these ships. Don't get me. And then there's a newer generation of ships that are powered by LNG, liquid natural gas, which are a bit greener, but of course they still have exhausts. Because it's still a fossil fuel, right? The electrification of the maritime world is not really a thing yet. There are a few things, and I believe they're working on a ferry between like Spain and Morocco that will be electric and stuff like that, but yeah. Oh, the containers. So there's two options. It can be electric. So basically these containers will plug into the electrical circuit of the ship, and that's how they stay powered. Another option is diesel generators, a little diesel generator inside of that hole there. But that's mostly, for example, I've seen these refrigerated containers on like big freight trains through, for example, Canada. And there they literally have just like diesel generators providing power to the refrigeration units. So that's two options. All right, let's shift to the other one because she's already here. It's a busy hour now. She's high in the water, so it could be empty. She's not that high. Well, yeah, it could be empty reefers for sure. They were pretty high on the top as well, so there's a good chance case that they are empty and just maybe are being dropped off in Antwerp. So this is the CMA CGM Carl Antoine. 300 meters long, built in 2017 this one, so she is 9 years old this year. This one has a bigger capacity than the Togo we just saw. This one has 10,900 TEUs of capacity. Thank you for that, Akandas. Hey NJ, yep, we're doing an evening stream. We had a nice lineup of ships, and there's also 2 river cruises about to come out. So we'll see that in a minute as well. And then one more big bulk carrier to come in, and then we're done for today. Do you ever see the big LPG LNG carriers with domes? Not on the river. I've seen them in Rotterdam, but not on the river. There's a massive, one of the biggest in Europe actually, LNG terminals at the coastline here in Zeebrugge. That's where all the LNG tankers usually end up on, like the ones with domes. So we don't get them on the river. Hard to tell, this is 50 meters. I always say it like the scale, because we're so close to them, the scale is like warped. Like, it doesn't translate how big these things are. If I would stand further back, I have like a few buildings in between me and the ship, you would see more the scale of it. You have a run command now. It's cool to see the water displacement happening there. Another really nice shot. I gotta get it before she's gone. Oh, look at that one. Hey Paul. No, I was streaming once a week now until June, and we'll stream a lot more. And we'll fly the drone again in June as well. We all stood next to a container at some point in our life. We know how tall they are. Look how small they look on that ship. It's like little bricks. Really cool shot. center it a bit again. There we go. Yeah, some have been inside of them as well, filling them with, but I don't think I've ever been inside a container, have I? Oh yeah, I have actually. No, I've been inside a container as well. One that was taken out of commission or out of use, but yeah, I've been inside a container. True. Oh, the Antoine is very smelly. Oh my goodness. Security is coming. Are they waiting for the cruise ship? What, the big ones? No. She slept inside a converted container. Gotcha. The lock is open. Yeah, I know. I'm keeping my eyes open for them, but they're not visible yet, the river cruises. They're in there though. I see them in the distance. Give it a bit of time. We'll catch the river cruises in a minute. We've got two big boys to look at first, or big girls. Yeah, people build whole houses out of containers these days. Hey, Taishar. Sorry, I love butchering nicknames. So yeah, we got two more river cruise ships coming out in a minute here, and then the bulker is also on approach, and that will be our closer. Yeah, I've started getting a cold today, Music Freak, actually. It's been the entire day that my nose has been runny. It's either that or I'm starting to get allergies. I've never had allergies in my life, but you can always start, so. Because I have been working outside in the garden all day, so maybe it is an allergy. Containers in student housing, yeah. Well, it's very popular, repurposing containers. And I guess it's not that expensive. Okay, let's go to the river cruises now, because they're starting to come out. So 2 river cruises in 1 lock. That's pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen 2 in 1. Those are both river cruise ships. What do we think the average age of the persons on board will be? I know it's going to be above the legal retirement age. It's very popular for retired and old people, river cruises. Don't know why, but it is. '90, 69, probably 67 years old. I wonder if they were like docked next to each other in the lock, and then somebody was laying on their bed with their window curtain open, and then suddenly the other ship comes alongside and you see another guy in his underwear laying on the bed next to you. That'll be awkward moments. Do we know where they're going? Let me check on a radar here where they're going. Both of them. So the Avalon Expression, which is the first one, has going to Brussels. Oh, okay. And the other one, Terneuzen. No, that one should. Yeah, so I guess that one hasn't updated its AIS yet. The back one, the Albertina. It's really cool to think that you can go all through Europe on these boats. So deep inland, so far away from the coast, still on a ship. It's really cool. If the water level on certain rivers is high enough. Because I have heard in the past that certain cruises get cut short, river cruises, because the water level is too low and the river cruise ship cannot sail. There's a thing. Yeah, Albertina is going wide. I mean, the thing with these types of cruises that you are docking usually in the center of a city. So if we're not that have a bad mobility or low mobility, then it is still convenient to go into the city center for a little bit, I guess, and then go back to your cruise ship. You also stop in more smaller villages and towns along rivers and beautiful areas, I guess. So yeah. I just think it's in general, the cruise itself is pretty tame. There's not much in terms of facilities, because there's a bar, a restaurant, maybe a band, but that's about it for facilities, I guess. I wonder if it has a gym on board, a workout room. Sit and play cards with the old geezers, yeah. Oh, sorry, I bumped the tripod. Just gonna check on the other one for a minute. See how it looks alongside. I would say the first one looks better. It's a better looking ship, the first one. A bit more design to it in the front. Isn't it very cheap? No, it's very expensive, I think, actually. A library with leather-bound book chairs and books. 80 for a trip to Germany? Really? No shot. I'm gonna guess it's more expensive. I could be wrong. I've never looked into prices of. I looked into a lot of prices for sea cruises, but never for river cruises. I know, like a sea cruise for 14 days is 4,000 euros if you want to have a bit of luxury, aka a room with a small balcony or a window. Well, not much on board happening. Is there even anyone on board? Or is it just an empty one? I see one person sitting there in the front. Albie, you scared me. Albie, thank you for the 17 months. +1, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Yeah, there's a... Looks like all the curtains are closed. Is it already past bedtime for everybody? I mean, it is already past 8, so maybe everybody's already went to bed, actually. That could be it. No, I think this ship is not in use right now. I have like a feeling that there's not a soul on board by the looks of it, except for that front window there. There I saw one person sitting, but yeah. Maybe. Anyway. Onboard amenities include alternative light dining options in the panorama. So a fitness center, Starlink, sky deck, lunches. There's a whirlpool. Where's the whirlpool? This thing has a whirlpool? Where is it? Oh no, the sun is blinding us. Oh, there's a person there. It is unused then, I guess. Oh, there's somebody laying on bed there, or what? Hello? How do the rooms look? I don't see the whirlpool. Where's the whirlpool? Show me. That's a lie. There's maybe at the back there, maybe underneath that tent. Could be a whirlpool. Oh no, that's a big chess game. You can play huge chess on board. Look at that. No whirlpool though. Oh, its home port is Hamburg. Look at that. All right, let's go to the other one. That one also seems to be abandoned. Why is there nobody ever on the deck of these ships? It's always such a quiet. It's rare that we see people on these ships. Do we think they sail at like very low capacity? This is from Polster and Pol. Ihr freundlichste Reisebüro. Oh, it's from a travel agency. Oh, look at that sun reflection. That is cool. Yeah, so it's rare to see people on board of these ships. I see a person. Oh, I see a person. There's people on board. Look at that. Look at that. They're all shuffling inside because they're cold. Oh, man, he's gonna sit down for a minute. He's tired from his walk all the way up the stairs. Okay, so they are in use, the ships. I do wonder at like what capacity these ships sail. Like if they're like 20% filled, 50% or more or less. Really curious. Let's check at the back there. So this is one from Bratislava, Slovakia. Interesting. Right, there's also people in the back there. Neat. One was going to Brussels, Almeria, and the other one had no destination set yet, so we don't know. The last one here. Unmistakably hunched pensioner backs. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Where is that bulker? I think it's being picked up by the tugboats as we speak. So we'll stick on the double cruise ship. The double whammy. It's rare that we get two in a row. Let me check on radar where are you? Yep, the tugboat's already attached to the Labrador. Still quite a bit out though. They are not that expensive. Can somebody give me a pricing? So imagine if I want to go on one of these river cruise ships, what will it cost me for a week? I do want a cabin with like views out of the water, but I think on these ships there's no inside cabins. I think it's always on the outside. 850 for 7 days. That's not too bad. Is that food included? Drinks included? I need more info. Tell me more. What is the routing for 850 euros? Where are we going? What stops do we have? Everybody's Googling busily now, very eagerly now. River cruise. Please don't focus on the lamppost camera. Thank you. Next stream, I'm on a river cruise. Hell yeah. No. I talked about it in the beginning. I have 2 bucket list cruises. One of them is going to Norway for like 2 weeks as a cruise, which costs like 4,000 euros with a cabin with an outside cabin, so I don't want to just stare at a wall. and that is also a drink package included, I believe, the 4,000 euros. But yeah, the other one that I really want to do, the other bucket, is like a world cruise, which is like 180 days, and you go all the way around the world. Most continents except Antarctica, I think, are stopped, but that one costs over 100,000 euros. So yeah, the Christmas cruise for 1,000 euros, 7 days, including bus and food. Gastronomy of the Rhine, Mosel River cruise, 8 days. Oh, that's already a bigger number, 2,600 pounds. The Hurtigruten, no, not the Hurtigruten, it's a cruise from Hamburg, and it doesn't go all the way to Noordkap like the Hurtigruten. It goes pretty far north, but not all the way there. It's mostly the AIDA cruise ships that are doing that route. And I think MSC also has a few that do that route, actually. Yeah, what I was talking about is I'm not interested in river cruises. I'm too young for that. Oh, I think it's a government vessel over there in the distance. You did the Hurtigruten once. Bergen to Kirkenes. Nice. But yeah, if somebody wants to donate 4,000 euros, I will make a whole vlog series out of the cruise to Norway. But if nobody donates 4,000 euros, I will not be able to afford it anytime soon. But it will be a bucket list thing that I will always try to do at some point in my life. Shut up, Almeria. 40 is still young. The first boat is not cheap. I couldn't find a single one lower than 3,500 euros. Yeah, that's my experience when, yeah, I thought so. Do you have the other Roro cabins? Yeah. It's also quite a price, actually, Akandas, those cargo cabin things. They also go over 2,000 euros, I believe, so it's also quite pricey. Is the Antoine gonna overtake the Togo? Looks like it. They're racing. Look at that. The pilots are having a little race on the river, actually. Hang on, give me a minute. Okay, back. The Hurtigruten, yeah, I know it's a basic ship. He wouldn't pay anything for it. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier in the stream. Now they have a bit more viewers, even I can maybe talk about it again. I was thinking about maybe at some point doing all the North Sea ferry crossings and then just make a whole video series out of it. So I do the whole experience and then maybe I can compare them, see which ferry services are the best, stuff like that. Sounds like fun to me to do. So maybe at some point that will be a thing on the YouTube channel. And if you want to make sure you don't miss that, make sure to subscribe on YouTube. There we go. What a sellout moment. Meanwhile, let's go back to the sun. Sun is setting, as you can see. Dude, where's that bulker? It's really taking its sweet, sweet time, isn't it? It's still behind the pier right now. Okay, we'll stare at the sun for a minute. Maybe a little bit more zoom. I love how the sun has like, what is it, God rays? It's like a nice star. Yeah, they're going really slow because the tugboats are already surrounding it. And I guess another reason why they're going slow is the lock is closed right now. So they might have to wait anyways to come in. So maybe, or is it open? No, it's closed. Yeah, it's closed. Incredible shot. Don't forget to make a picture. Although I don't like the cars in the front, but I think if I zoom in a bit more, yeah, we'll have to settle for the cars. We'll crop them out in post. Don't worry. Since we're not alone, so the first car is a security car from the chemical plant next doors, and all the other ones are people who went fishing further on. But yeah, we're not really alone, are we? Yeah, I really wanted to catch the bulker coming in as a closer for today's stream. I guess we'll have to wait a bit longer for that. Ugh, I'm just chilly. Ugh. This stream is brought to you by J.J. Abrams. Lens flare, lens flare, lens flare. You got something for me. A Disney cruise? I'm already not interested. Then route is Southampton Seabruge? Not interested. And it's an inside cabin? Not interested. I appreciate the research, Almiria, but that's not what we're looking for. This sounds horrible. I'm not really into the Disney cruises. The route seems very dull. And my goodness, that's actually a lot of money. How many days is that? Oh, we're watching ads. Oh. Chat, remind me when the ads are done, then I can ask the question again. Yeah, the ads done. 4 days. Okay, 4 days. Yeah, not interested at all. Yeah, you found one on the Mediterranean Sea, also not interested in that, actually. €90, yeah, that's per person per night. So if you are with 2 persons, that's already €180 a night. It's an inside cabin, which is not something that I would ever do. If you pay so much money to go on a cruise ship, then you might just spend a little bit more to at least have a cabin overlooking the ocean, like, or the sea. That's just a no-brainer to me. A tiger cruise? What the hell is a tiger cruise? Meanwhile, the Antoine has overtaken the Togo in the distance. But we'll stay on the nice, beautiful sunset for a bit. Depends on how much time you plan on spending in the cabin, I guess. The thing for me is that if you do a cruise and you're there for like 2 weeks on the ship, in the morning, actually when I sleep, I just want to sleep with my curtains open. And when I open my eyes at night or in the morning, I want to see the water. Or worst case, we're already docked in port and then I'll see another naked man from the cruise ship that is docked next to us, staring me right in the face. That's what I want. So I don't want a cabin on the inside. Preferably I would even like a balcony so I can sit on the balcony in the evening and just take it all in. Life. Tiger Cruise is an American naval voyage that allows civilians to accompany a sea. Oh, interesting. Okay. So basically, you can join a flight, an aircraft carrier. Then that would be crazy. Last minute MSC cruise. Stop giving me inside cabins. I don't want it. Stop it. Outside cabin. I appreciate all your research, guys. Well, they're all bad cabins. There's highly specific details. What do you mean? I just want to be able to see things. Hey Greg, good to see you. Balcony cabin, 1,045 euros for 8 days. That's not too bad, but that's for one person then, right? Is it 2,090 for two? I am taking my wife on it, guys. I'm not going solo. Yeah, docs, if I was talking about making maybe a video series about me doing the crossings of the North Sea, all the ferries, that would be one that I would include in that, yeah. Amsterdam to Newcastle, Rotterdam to, what is it, Hull? Dunkirk to Calais, to Dover, Dover to Calais. There's one further down in France, there's a few as well. You had an inside cabin on a mini cruise from Cyprus to Israel to Egypt. That is a very exotic journey, my dude. It was the worst experience. I think I slept fewer than 5 over 2. Ooh. Do you have like anxiety from being like, how does it, like, what is the word? Claustrophobic? Are you claustrophobic or? Thanks, Greg. Glad you you like the visuals. Where's that ship? Oh, there it is. I see it now. We can finally pan in. There she is. Oh, look at that red glooming sky. Oh, beautiful. The Labrador, not the dog, the ship. 183 meters long, sitting under the Cyprus flag. She came from all the way from Canada. Oh, Canada. I'm not gonna start singing. Yeah, that's not too bad of a price, La Maria. The only downside is that it is in the Mediterranean. No, Greg, I'm using a Bella box because I have a very fancy, expensive camera that we use to do all the zooming like this and this, you know. Sorry, got too excited on my zooming. That wasn't my parents and sisters, so that was a contribution. But I might switch to another streaming solution actually. Not anytime soon, but I would like to stream in a 1440p or maybe even try 4K streaming on YouTube at some point. But then I'll need a different device than what I have now. The ship is still over 2 kilometers away. Okay. We'll watch some more sunset until she's closer then. Where's the God rays? There they are. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Not gonna lie, it looks better on the camera than it does in real life because the sun is just blinding me. Maybe if I put on my my sunglasses. I'm gonna sniffle my nose again. Hang on, be right back. Whoop, clipping the mic. Alright, I'm back. Hey man, mate. I really hope it's not allergies. Yeah, you can do clip, or we now have for all the Twitch viewers, you now have a redeemer. You can make a picture with channel points and I will post it in a Discord in the channel as well. And it will be a clean picture of what you see. So there won't be any overlay shenanigans on top of it. You done preparing for Mother's Day? Nice. The kids couldn't wait. They already gave their Mother's Day stuff today. I don't think they've ever done it on the Sunday. They always do it a day earlier because they're just too excited, I guess. Hey Scythe, good to see you. Welcome. Well, this will be our closing ship for today. Actually, it looks pretty tiny, this bulker, but it is an okay-sized ship, I guess. But it's just very deep. It's very full. What is its draught? Do you have that on your overlay thingy, Toast? Oh yeah, she's 11 meters deep. So she's pretty deep. There's a lot of birding going on there. Not sure if you guys hear that. Filled with what? Could be any raw material, so it could be any sand, coal, dirt. Could also be edible stuff like grains or rice. But judging as this is going to Ghent, there is a massive steel factory on the river. So I'm assuming it supplies for that factory. So in that case, it will be some kind of iron ore or coal for the steel factory. Candace is getting out the list of things that are fucked up with the ship or not working on the ship. There are corroded doors on the ship, inoperable lifeboats, the electric installations in general is not as required, the main propulsion system is not as required, and so on. Yeah, that's not too bad, docs. There's a lot more too. Oh, you went to the Havenska Birdstock. Nice, me. Does the steel plant make their own coke? I'm not sure. I think they do actually. They have a coke's fabric from what I've heard. I have actually family members who work there, but they work in the packaging area. And then I have an uncle who used to work there. He's retired now, but he was a mechanic. He like went on the big crane that you see on ship docks all the way up to the top, and yeah, did repairs and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have heard from the name ArcelorMittal, I guess it's one of the bigger steel producers in the world. It's one of their factories that is on the river here. Very crowded, isn't it usually with these types of events? So in July in Antwerp there's like these big sailboat event as well. There will be a lot of big trimesters and stuff like that, but I don't think I'll be going to Antwerp to do the event. I'll probably just be posted on the river the days before and after, so we can see the big ships coming and going, all the trimesters. So that's something for July to look forward to. I see the first doggers are arriving for the evening. Oh, you don't want to be in this spot after dark, Salt. That's fine. I do think people do stuff here after dark. Adult activities that require a minimal light. Because it does get pretty dark here once the sun sets. God, I really want to film the ship, but the sunset is so beautiful. So you just stay on the sunset for a little bit until the ship is closer. You can't see the ship anyway, so. Hey Trap, good evening. But I don't think we'll see the sun set in the horizon. I think she'll go behind some clouds in a little bit. All right, everybody, take a deep breath in, hold it, exhale. Very good. All right, now that we had our little moment, we can go back to ship spotting. God damn it, Big Barry, you ruined the moment. I was gonna suggest to wait for the ever. I saw the ever on the planning, but I was like, that is gonna be way too late. No holding, not too long. Everybody here is now breathing, man. You're all aware of your breath now. Sorry. Do any of you do breath work? A lot of people who do breath work, because they have health benefits from it. I tried it a few times. Didn't work for me. Not really my thing, the breath work stuff, but some people swear by it. As you can see, the Labrador coming in, the tug line is attached. Let's have her do a little sail by. Ooh, damn it, I bumped into the handle of the tripod. Ruined. Two motorbikes. What was that? Doggers. There's like just somebody on the bow of the ship getting ready for the mooring lines. Hello, sir. Are you ready? If you're watching the stream, can you give us a wave? Nope. Nope. Not interested. So, get this angle going. There we go. Oh, I'm cold now. The lock doors are opening again, so I guess I can go straight in. Thinking about his family. It sounds so sad now. I've gotten those. Guy was thinking about his family that he hasn't seen in 6 months. No, poor fella. Cue the sad music. Are the new locks? It has been in use, but today it seems to be broken, or not in use at least. Because we had like a massive Tetris of inland chips in the other lock. It almost looks like only one of the 3 locks is in use today. I'm not sure if there's any maintenance that are going on or whatever, but yeah. Only 1 lock in use from the looks of it. But yeah, the new lock has been in use for the past few months. It's a reality for a lot of sailors out there. Yeah, I know. Definitely. Cool little emblem on the chimney. Muster station. Jesus Christ, kick bounties, get the fuck out. Oh my god. All right. Oh, no. Cable, please stay there. Thank you, watering hole. Appreciate that. Oh, no. Camera, please. We gotta get the sunset in. Why is it not? What is happening here? Ah, there it is. Jesus Christ. It's already setting behind the clouds a little bit now, so I think we might not have a sunset into the horizon, unfortunately. Oh. All right. Gonna press a button as we watch this. Chat, it's time. So, there we go. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a fun one today again. Lots of things that we saw, lots of different things, including a bird eating a mouse. Well, I saw that, not you guys. Traumatized for life. Beautiful sunset to wrap it all up, and then yeah, I should be back next week for another one. So I'll see you all next week. Thank you all for being here. If you're not following yet, don't forget to follow, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Maybe drop a like so other people find the stream. And then yeah, we'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.